Hey everyone, welcome back to the Crypto ZX channel. If you're new, please consider subscribing, but you guys know what time it is. It's time to discuss Solana. Solana made headlines yesterday. What a great day it was for Solana. The best thing was that, we started off the month on a really positive note. And let's be honest, the last 30 days for Solana have been extremely bullish. Everyone's outlook on Sol is completely changed, and it's just absolutely killing it. But now we're going to be discussing what is happening right now, where we could see the price going. And as a matter of fact, if you watched my update yesterday, Solana hit that target exactly and saw a little bit of a retracement. So if we're looking at it on the daily time frame, we did see Bitcoin see a little bit of a retracement, which is causing some of the altcoins that haven't really seen a gain pump up right now, because dominance has also seen a little bit of a minor retracement. So if we're looking at Solana, though, Solana is only up about 1.7%, but let's remind ourselves that on the weekly time frame, Sol is one of the top gainers at 29%, and on the monthly time frame, it's up 72.5%. A lot of people tend to forget this, and we shouldn't be really forgetting this when we are analyzing the charts of Solana, and especially if you're holding Solana. But now let's take a look at what's happening and where we could be going in the immediate short term. So of course, the one thing I want you guys to pay attention to is this. Pay attention to the top 1 to top 10 coins, okay? And then look at it on the weekly time frame. Look at who the top gainer is. Solana has been outpacing the top 10 coins by a big margin, to be quite frank with you guys. It's up at 31.2% on the weekly time frame. So these are factors that we should not be ignoring. But if we're looking at the price of Solana right now, it's currently sitting at $41.58. It's up about 0.2% over the past 24 hours in USD comparative, and it's down about 0.9% in Bitcoin comparative, of course, seeing a little bit of a minor retracement. So that is something, quite healthy in my opinion. But if we're looking at the market cap, $17.3 billion with the 24-hour trading volume at $3.6 billion. So basically the volume for Solana has almost doubled compared to yesterday. Again, is that a surprise? Absolutely not. Of course, Solana is taking the crypto space by a storm, so obviously a lot of eyes will be on it. But now let's take a look at this right here. If you're looking at the worldwide search that are happening for Solana, this is the last 90 days. We haven't seen this much interest coming in over the last 90 days for Solana. This is the first time, and of course, that should really show you how much interest is coming, how many new investors are coming in. But still, if we're looking at it from the previous bull cycle, the last 18 to 17 months, the amount of searches that are happening is nowhere near to that time. So, it's like literally nothing compared to that, and that shows you retail is not even in right now. When you see people that you don't expect talking about crypto, that's when profit taking is supposed to happen. And if we're looking at Bitcoin right now, this is what I want you guys to pay attention to, and then we will look into the Solana's prices. But you can see this for yourself. Bitcoin made its way back into the 0.50 Fibonacci retracement level, and this is what I discussed yesterday on my channel, and you can see this for yourself. Bitcoin touched that and saw a little bit of a rejection and seeing a little bit of a cool off at $34,689, which is totally okay. Bitcoin is one of the best looking charts in the crypto space. The king, it's considered the king for a reason, and the craziest thing is the king has the best looking chart in the entire crypto space. So of course, there's a lot of bullish momentum that's building up into crypto. We're seeing the ETF talks, so obviously these are factors that is causing a lot of excitement to come into the cryptocurrency market. And of course, Bitcoin happening next year, that changes everything in my opinion. But now let's take a look at Solana, what is next and where we could be going in the immediate short term, whether or not we're going to see a little bit of more of a cool off happening. But before we get into it, as always, just a quick disclaimer that anything on this channel is not financial advice. Always do your own due diligence and research when you are investing in crypto. So, this is the weekly time frame. So this is the historic price for Solana. So if you're new to the market, as you guys can see, Solana pretty much in 2020 was $2 some $2 and a change, and you can see this for yourself. It had this massive rally and went all the way up to $260 per Solana. And of course we saw a massive retracement, but now the charts are not looking as bad. You're seeing some sort of life in Solana showing, even if we're looking at the bigger time scales. You can see this for yourself. Solana has broken out of the major consolidation phase, and this consolidation phase lasted for about 16 to 17 months. So anyone that was accumulating, and a lot of people, a lot of viewers of mine were accumulating around this range, they are making some massive gains. But now let's look at it on the daily time frame, really focus on the shorter time scales, and let me show you something that's crazy. So once we broke out of this level of resistance, when I made my last update, we were literally around here at this $39 mark, which is the FTX, when the FTX collapse happened. Prior to that, the price of Solana was around there, and we broke out of that, and I said, if we have enough volume on our end, we will see a breakout happening, but do expect a little bit of a cool off. And you can't make this up, guys. You saw the price of Solana literally almost touch that $48.57 mark, which is a huge level of resistance. But obviously there are some wicks below that obviously came as a level of resistance as well, but we got stopped out of there, and of course seen a little bit of a cool off since then. And if I were to bring out the measuring tool, you guys can see this for yourself. That is a retracement of about 11.4%. And before anyone says anything, guys, let's look at it from this point of view. Just on September 10th, one SOL costed $18.31, and anyone that picked it up around that range, you saw the price go up 156%, but after a cool off, you're still up 126%. And around here, the fear was insane. No one wanted to touch Solana, and of course anyone that picked up the bloodbath is the one that is winning, and those are the real winners in my opinion. But right now, the question of the hour, are we about to see a little bit more of a cool off? So one thing I want you guys to note is that pay very close attention to BTC right now. But with Solana, something different is happening. We had a lot of shorts piling up. So what happened was short squeezes kept on happening, and that just kept the price of Solana going up. And I still think this momentum is not over. I think we will retest a $48 Solana and then get back into the 78.6 Fibonacci retracement level this month. I'm very optimistic on that, because guys, look at it, face it, people are starting to realize the flaws in Ethereum, because now the market is heating up. Ethereum ecosystem is about to get congested, and we're already starting to see the effect of that. If you are trading coins or NFTs, you're already seeing the gas fees are skyrocketing. So Solana is really out here to show, hey, what, we're here to compete with Ethereum. Sure, Ethereum is seen as a store of value, as an asset class, but we're here to do exactly what Ethereum has done, but at a better scale. So a lot of people are getting excited about that, and institutional are showing interest. And of course, as mentioned to you guys before in my previous update, once the ETF is approved, Solana is going to be one of the top coins that will benefit out of this ETF approval. Usually top 10 to top 20 coins get the most inflow, and I think that is going to happen, and we could see Solana hitting some numbers that no one has talked about. So this retracement is not surprising me. Some people in my comments were coming in yesterday saying they locked in some profit at $40, and I didn't really like how some people were trolling these people for locking in profits, because guys, remember, some of these guys got in around $18 or even lower than that. So if they're locking profits, you cannot be giving them a hard time just because you got in later. Just you need to say, hey, good job, don't spread hate, let's all work together. But profit taking is important, because look, yesterday, I know when the FOMO is there, trust me, I've been there, when the FOMO is there, things feel like it's going to keep going up straight forever and there's no retracements coming in. But no, the retracements will come in, and that is what's happening right now. But the momentum is still there, definitely. But let's pay attention to BTC's price, and then we'll take it from there. Let me know down below what you guys think. Thank you so much for all your support. See you tomorrow in Crypto ZX, and peace out.